song. Sweet, how very sweet it is, child. Just like I was always told. Sunday's all about soul. Everybody come on in, let the groove begin. Say hey, hey, say hey, hey. I got a woman way over town. She's good to me. Oh, oh yeah. Said I got a woman way over town. She good to me. Say yeah, yeah. Now she my baby. Do you understand? Oh, oh, and I'm a loving man. I got a woman way over town. She good to me. Oh, oh yeah. Give me loving early in the morning. Yes, indeed. Oh, oh yeah. She cooked me dinner late in the evening. Yes, indeed. I may sing that the ain't you my baby. Do you understand? Oh, and I'm a loving man. I got a woman way over town. She good to me. Oh, oh yeah. J'avais le film dans le vie, c'est bon et moi, oh bon et moi. J'avais le film dans le vie, les bon et moi. Hey, bon et moi, c'est mon chef, je vous comprends. Oh oui, all night long, we rouler les bâtons avec le film et dans la vie, c'est bon et moi. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I ain't saying she a gold digger, gold digger. She ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger, gold digger. She ain't messing with no broke. I met her at the salon with the Louis Vuitton, baby on the underarm, talking about the real trend. Everybody wanna ask me, Billy, have you seen her? My psyche said she have an ass like Serena. Had seven kids, put them all in the bins and took them out the den. If you wanna know the way, then you better get the play, cause if you with this girl, then you're gonna have to pay. You know, somebody said she had a baby by Usher. Somebody said she wasn't messing with Buster. I don't care what y'all say, I still love her. 18 years, found out the kid that it wasn't even his. Said if you ain't punk, holla, we want prenup. Yeah, said if you ain't punk, holla, we want prenup. Said, you love me? Do you understand? Oh, and I'm a loving man. I got a woman way over town. She good to me. I got a woman Everybody, welcome to Sweet Soul Sundays. Welcome to our salute to Ray Charles on this second Sunday in May. Daddy Ray, I'm just going to launch right into it. I can't wait. This maybe could be my favorite Ray Charles song of all time. Let me tell you about a girl I know. She's my woman and she lives next door. Every morning before the sun comes up, she bring me coffee in an old tin cup. That's how I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah. I just love her so. When I'm in trouble and I got no friend, I know she's loving me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile and tell them that she told me so. That's how I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah. I just love her so. When she calls me on the telephone, hey, baby, your mama's all alone. By the time I count 1 to 4, I hear that woman knocking down my door. And in the evening when the sun goes down, and I'm not with nobody else around, she kisses me, hold me tight, says, Billy, everything's all right. That's how I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah. I just love her so. Come on. She called me on the telephone. She said, Billy Mac, babe is all alone. By the time I count 1, 2, 3, 4, I hear that woman. Hey, I hear that woman knocking down my door. And in the evening when the sun goes down, might not be a single soul around. She kisses me, hold me tight, says, Daddy, everything's all right. That's how I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. Hallelujah, I just love that woman so. Hallelujah, every day. Hallelujah. Can't you hear me say hallelujah? I just love that girl. Oh, oh, yeah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I just love that woman so. Sweet Soul Sunday, a delight to have you with us. It's Daddy Ray Charles night. That's correct. Daddy Ray was called the genius. Certainly one of the most influential musical figures of the 20th century and beyond. And Ray Charles, Billy Joel once said in an interview, it might be sacrilege to say it, but he thinks Ray Charles may have been more important than Elvis Presley. I think it's kind of apples and oranges, but they both made enormous contributions to changing the trajectory of pop, R&B. So here's to Ray Charles. I'm going to be trying to be bringing it tonight because it is Ray Charles night, so you better not be messing around because he's listening. And we want to take a second to, of course, say, him is for the many things she gave me. It's Mother's Day out there, so happy Mother's Day.
Ray Charles was a mother.
Yes, he was. Well, Marilee, here she is, the star of the Mare Cam, everybody's angel, the
Oh yeah.
Northwest.
Hi everybody.
First
Happy
thing-
Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm a mother.
Say hi to Mikey.
Mikey, you know what? I yesterday I called him and I said, "Have I been a good mother, Kevin?" And he said, "My name is Michael."
Well, that's, I don't have a rim shot. I'm
Well,
sorry. I'll see
in
if
my
I-
defense, I put him through Montessori school.
See if I
to
can find
hope that they could reverse the damage that I had done.
Well, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But I'm glad to see you ready to go deep in the pool again tonight, Marilee. So,
Oh yeah. We've got.
Who's with
I want
us?
to say hi to Diana Walker and Mike McGrath because they always say hi and thank you for being here. Angie is here.
Angie?
Your girl.
Oh, my goodness.
Your girl Angie's here.
Mm.
And Marilyn Laird, thank you for again being with us. And we want to also make this not just Ray Charles night, but happy birthday Marilyn night because her
That's right. Her
birthday,
birthday
is
tomorrow.
Is tomorrow. And Bill and Diane.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, guys. Well, hello to everybody. Hi, Liz. Liz is over here on YouTube. Bob Cisneros, Spaceman Bob from North Carolina, is with us. Connie's here. And we got some Ray Charles requests coming in. So I want to talk about Ray for just a second. You know, Ray started out on Atlantic Records. And me personally, time for the Zoom when I say me personally, Ray Charles had an enormous impact on my life because when I was working at the Playboy Club, I just started playing piano. I had no business playing in public. Alan Toussaint was in the opening night audience, and as I've told the story many times, Alan went over to ask if he would give me lessons. And Alan was appearing on Saturday Night Live. He was writing for the Pointers. I mean, he was. So he said, no, but I'll get you an audition with my teacher. Not very likely he's going to take you. But I'll get you an audition. So for my audition tune, and I swear it's the only reason the incredible Roger Dickerson ever took me to be his student, I think it's because I picked this tune, and I remember, and always will, in the middle of the tune, I was concentrating really hard, wanted to make an impression, but I took one quick second to just glance to the side to look at Roger, and I saw him just go. I just saw him nod his head ever so slightly, and this feeling washed over me that I can barely explain. So we're gonna key cam it, Marilee, for this one. This is a song also made famous by David Fathead Newman.
Oh, I was going to ask if you do this.
And if you go back to the old Ray Charles, we're going to start talking about Ray Charles. Ray Charles was originally on Atlantic Artist, and he was an instrumental artist, doing songs like Doodlin' and the Bluesette. This is a song made famous by both Ray Charles and David Fathead Newman. So I'm going to play a little bit for you and put you on the key cam. And it's called Hard Times.
Yay!
Written by Paul Mitchell. Just a wonderful, wonderful song. And that song got me my 4 months worth of lessons with Roger Dickerson.
I got the 45 of that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
And I've seen Fat Ed Newman a couple of times, and of all the things he does, when he does that, it's the one I go craziest about. So the first thing I did tonight was I Got a Woman, which was Ray's 1954 hit on Atlantic Records. In 1955, he followed it up with the second tune I sang tonight, which is called Hallelujah, I Love Her So. Now, his third hit, and maybe his most immortal, we're going to save for a little while because I don't think right away you want me to play. We might just save that for the finale. I'm not quite sure here. But we're going to do one of Ray's sultry ballads, and this gives me a chance to talk about Ray's records versus Ray's live performances, because they did a lot of production on some of Ray's records that involved Johnny Mann kind of singing groups and so forth. And I'm not sure myself that I was a huge fan of the records, but I was a huge fan of the performances that Ray gave. And this song is one of those examples. And this song, when I was growing up in New Orleans, there were what you call pits and frats. Pits, greased their hair, wore pointed-toed shoes. Frats wore matching shirts and socks. Pits listened mostly to R&B and soul music. The frats listened to that, but also brought a lot of the English and pop, 60s rock into their repertoires. And your band could somewhat be defined by whether you played when somebody called Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. If your band went, don't let the sun catch you crying, and you played the Jerry and the Pacemaker song, that virtually defined your band, unless when somebody called Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying, your band launched into this. Let the sun catch you crying, crying at my front door. You done your daddy dirty, he just don't want you no more. Don't let the sun catch you lying, lying at my front door. Daddy's done turned salty, and he just don't want to see you no more. You can cry, 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 cry. Yeah, baby, you can wait. You can beat your head against the pavement till the man comes to throw you in jail. So don't let the sun catch you crying. Hit it. Crying at my front door. You done your daddy dirty. I tell you, I just don't want to see you no more. I'm saying you done your daddy dirty, and he just don't wanna see you. No. Ray Charles, Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. That was 1959, and 1959 a significant year for Ray Charles because that was the year that he left Atlantic Records. Now, there were some Atlantic Records sides released after that because they, of course, had some stuff in the can, and that's how it always works out because sooner or later, the man is going to come get you with stuff you cut one day that you kind of all forgot about. So anyway, Atlantic would continue to release an odd record now and then, but Ray's career was now with ABC Paramount, and his first record with ABC was pure Ray Charles. And for me, this is just plain one of my favorite Ray Charles records ever, because I remember when I first heard it, just one of those records that didn't sound like anything else. Nothing else on the radio sounded like this record. And now let me see if I can get this right. It's yeah, okay. Make sure I can remember it correctly. See if you recall this record. Let's kick it. Talking, trying to break us up, just won't let us be. Sticks and stones may break my bones, talk don't bother me. People talking, trying to break us up, know that I love you so. I don't care what the people may say, I never, never let you go. I've been abused, I've been abused in my heart, I've been abused, I've abused, I've been abused. People talking, trying to bring us up, scandalizing my name, saying anything just to make me mad, just anything to bring me shame. I've been abused, I've been abused in my heart, I've been abused and abused, I've been abused. Oh, did you know that we don't know? Trying to break us up, know that I love you so. I don't care what the people may say, never, never let you go. I've been abused, I've been abused in my heart, I've been abused and abused, oh, been abused, hey, yeah. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but talk don't bother me.
I'll be your Raylette.
Yeah, come on. You're the Marilette tonight.
Maylette.
Lynn Gross is with us tonight. Thank you, Lynn, for coming in, being part of the show. Barbara Evans is here from Loveland, Colorado. Julia's with us. Hi, Jules. Oh, yeah.
Steve Tangi is drinking Waterloo sparkling watermelon flavor tonight.
What? That man is...
Shelley be with us.
Shelley McNaughton is with us?
Yes.
Hey, Naughton.
Naughton.
That is just fabulous. Steve, you got to get back to the doctor, man. You really got to.
Josh and Mel.
Mel is with us from WeHo. That's West Hollywood for those of you who are not
Arthur Curry.
familiar with that particular argument. Hello, Arthur. Nice to have you with us.
Bonnie Lackey.
Bonnie Lackey. Hi, Bonnie. I'm going to call you this week, Bonnie, by getting that dinner done, so don't think I've forgotten about that. Now, Ray Charles, like I say, his career took a little bit of a turn with ABC Paramount because they started putting lush productions behind them. Now, I can't say as I was terribly a fan of some of the elements of those productions, but the string arrangements were done by an incredible arranger named Marty Paich, P-A-I-C-H. And Marty was the father of a fellow named David Paich, who was the keyboard player for Toto. And the work that Marty did on these records was just out of this world, just outstanding, beautiful, lyrical string lines that, I mean, I should be, I'm not trying to be critical. I didn't care for the way the voices, some of the background voices were used, but the string lines and the arrangements were just beautiful. And this is another one of my favorite Ray Charles songs. Let me see. I should have rehearsed this one because what key would I do it in? Nah, let's try that. Can always modulate. Liz loves Sticks and Stones. I'll see you, Liz. I'm going to have a vocal zone just for that, a Tom Jones vocal zone tablet supplied to me by Liz. Steph is in the house tonight. Yo, Steph, my girl. And this record just thrilled me also. They say, Ruby, you're like a dream, not always what you seem. And though my heart may break when I'm awake, you thrill me so, I only know, Ruby, it's you. They say, Ruby, you're like a song, just don't know right from wrong. And although in your arms I see heartaches for me, you thrill me so, I only know, Ruby, it's you. I hear your voice and I must come to you. I have no choice. What else can I do? They say, Ruby, you're like a flame. Into my life you came, and although I should be well, still I don't care. You thrill me so, I only know, Ruby, it's you. Ruby, it's you. Wonderful, wonderful song. Something I didn't do right in there. I can't tell you what it is because I'll be figuring it out later tonight. And Ruby was, of course, the follow-up to what arguably became Ray Charles's most famous record.
Kenny Coulter said Marty did many movies.
Marty did do a ton of movies. Marty was one of the most respected arrangers, and I don't know if he got a lot of producing credits, but certainly, you know, and his son was phenomenal. You know, his son's contribution to Toto sometimes gets overlooked, but And Ray Charles, of course, in Seattle have a great history. Ray Charles lived here for a while. It's possible that Ray and Quincy Jones may have met here in Seattle. I don't know for sure. Steve Tenji, that's a cool suggestion. I don't know that one in particular. But I'm going to do what is, like I say, arguably Ray's most famous record. And it's one of the oldest songs he ever recorded, because it goes back to a songwriter named Hoagy Carmichael. And Hoagy Carmichael you might know from Huggin' and Chalkin'. It was one of his, come on, it's not coming to me. Never mind. I'll think of it in a minute. Hoagy Carmichael.
I know what you're trying to think of.
Yeah. If Valerie Rose is watching, Valerie, I always did it with Valerie. Valerie could remind me what it is. Oh, The Nearness of You. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel, at any rate.
You digress?
I digress. Hoagy Carmichael wrote this song as well. Go ahead, sing along, everybody. Georgia, Georgia, whole day through. Just an old sweet song. Keep Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, so you come and sweet and clear, well, just like moonlight to the fire. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams. I see the road leads back to you. I said, Georgia, Georgia, ain't no peace of mind I'm bound to find when an old sweet song bound for keeping Georgia on my mind. Oh, take a sip of something. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, till in peaceful dreams I see road leads back to you. I said, Georgia, sweet soul. Oh, gonna keep sweet Georgia on my mind. Well, yeah, just an old sweet soul. Every doggone day gonna keep sweet Georgia on my mind. Seems like lately I've got a bad case of Georgia on my mind.
Liz Mom's name is Georgia.
Oh, wonderful. You know, I should tell people, you know, one of the things about when you get Georgia as a request when you're performing, you kind of cringe because what are you going to do with Georgia that hasn't been, you know, you just feel like, is there any way I can make any kind of realistic contribution to this tune? One of my Georgia stories is I happen to be at a little club called the Bank in Pioneer Square for the late show on a Tuesday night or something. George Benson, when George Benson was just about to hit. And George, the band members were saying stuff to George, and George's going, okay. And then he goes up to the mic and he says, look, the band wants me to sing. And I just don't know whether to do it or not. So the band's going, come on, sing. So George Benson says, okay, well, I've never sung on a gig before, but I'm going to go ahead and do this song. And he sings Georgia, and honest to God, the place collapsed. We all just went, oh my God. My first thought was the new Nat King Cole, the new Ray Charles. Because Nat King Cole was an instrumental piano player long before he was a vocalist. In fact, he became a vocalist because the singer didn't show up at one of his sessions. And Ray Charles, also an instrumentalist, great instrumental career before becoming a vocalist. And George Benson, who is, you know, certainly a more than reputable jazz guitarist, certainly followed in that pattern that Ray Charles set. So we move on to Ray's early continued career around 1959, 1960 with ABC Paramount Records. And Ray put together one of my, I know I'm saying this a lot, but another one of my very favorite Ray Charles records. And it's I don't know how well remembered it was because it's only reached about 40 on the charts. But I don't care. I don't care what the charts have to say. With you in a second here. Oh, good. No wonder I'm supposed to be in this key. Call up. I don't like that key. Let's try here. They call her hard-hearted Hannah, vamp of Savannah, meanest gal in town. Leather is tough, Hannah's heart is tougher. She the kind that likes to see men suffer. Tease 'em and thrill 'em, torture and kill 'em is her delight, they say. I saw her out at the seashore with a great big pan. She was out there pouring water on a drowning man. Oh, I didn't end up vamp of Savannah. They call her hard-hearted Hannah, vamp of Savannah, meanest chick around. Talk about your cold, refrigerating mamas. She's the polar bear's pajamas. Tease 'em, thrill 'em, torture and kill 'em is her delight, they say. An evening spent with Hannah sitting on your knees, like being in Alaska in your BV shall we? With Hannah sitting on your knee, like being in Alaska in your BVDs. Oh, Lord, it had up, man, of Savannah, GA. Hard, it had up, man, of Savannah, GA. Cool lyric. You know, I saw at the seashore with a great big pan out there pouring water on a drowning man. Well, thank you, Steph. Stephanie liked Georgia. You know, I'm, like I said, I'm always tremendously self-conscious singing that tune. Well, something else happened to Ray Charles in the very around 1960-62. Ray decided, okay, I want to remind you it's reminder time. So take a sip of something cold while we're talking. I'll do the same. We're growing, maybe not leaping tall buildings at a single bound, but the YouTube channel is growing, and we're going to put out the big push on for that. But the more you can help, the more grateful I become. I mean, I'm already grateful anyway, but for you to get your friends, get your mama, get your daddy, get your friends, your aunts, your uncles, sisters, your brothers, your side action, get them to... just go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Got a few new subscribers this week, and they don't pay any attention to you till you get up at some serious numbers. But that's all right. We got our own family. We got a family going here, you know. That's what this is about for me. I'm just delighted that y'all are here. So make sure you do that. And for those people who want to know how to help out, there's the ticker. There's the PayPal. There's the Zelle. There's the Venmo. A lot of you have been incredibly gracious, and most of you have been, all of you have been, I mean, just give me your time to listen, but your donations help all this make sense, keep the thing going. And don't worry about powers tonight. I remember to unplug the refrigerator. In certain ways, this is like 1955 television station. Did you unplug the refrigerator? So...
Soupy sales.
Soupy sales, yeah. All right. So, like I was saying, Ray Charles was about to set the musical world on its ear. And he did so by taking Marty Page and the gang down to Nashville, Tennessee, where he cut modern sounds and country western music and turned a bunch of country classics into R&B tunes. And Nashville has not forgiven him to this day. Trust me.
Boo.
Trust me, they still, I think there's a lot of people that are still hold a grudge. Listen to those, this is some of these tunes, but boy, it really created a stir. And it led to a string of country hits for Ray, actually. In fact, he had a couple, I believe, top 10 charting country records, including this Everly Brothers tune, which was probably written by, Boudreaux and Felice Bryant down here in southwest Louisiana. Bye-bye, love. Hello, loneliness. Hello, emptiness. I think I'm gonna die. Bye, my love. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure look happy. Buy my love goodbye. I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And that's the reason that I'm still free. Our loving baby is through with me. Right here when, whoa, oh, 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 bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello emptiness, I think I'm gonna die. Bye, my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. I must like these two lines. My loving baby is through with me. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Bye-bye love. Bye-bye happiness. Hello emptiness. I think I'm gonna die. Bye my love goodbye. Bye my love goodbye.
Yay.
Ray got the fade on that one.
Kay Schlegel saw him at Parker's. I think I saw him at Parker's.
I did. I actually saw a show of his at Parker's as well.
Connie saw him at Parker's. Steph saw him in 1972 at the Trojan Horse.
Wow.
Wow.
Steph really liked from those Nashville sessions. She liked, I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind to live in memories of the hurt kind. I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say. So I'll just live my life, dreams of yesterday. But in a way, it kind of pointed out the fact that a lot of country music came from the same source that pop and rock and roll come. A lot of the early blues had, was part of country music as well. And that Floyd Kramer piano is not really, it's just the even numbers. It's the 2s, the 4s, and the 6s as opposed to the 3s, the 5s, and the 7s. I'm getting theoretical now. Remember the difference between real theoretically and realistically? So, we go on to one of my very favorite Ray Charles records. He said for the 7th time. Let's put the Mayor came on. Mayor, who's over there? Let's give you your own slot for a second.
Travers is here.
Hi, Barbara Travers.
She saw Ray at Parker's. Kay Schlegel, Michael McKinnon.
Well, I'm showing Barbara Travers. My angels are in her corner, right there. Okay, you were saying, Mayor?
What was I saying? And
Michael McKinnon is here?
We keep getting a request for a song called "A Fool for You."
Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay, all right. I won't bother you.
Can I get that in writing?
Oh, not for long. Okay. I'm reading.
Fascinating. Okay, so we're going to go over to the...
I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. This record just lit me up when I first heard it. My bills are all due. My baby needs shoes, 'cause I'm busted. Cotton is down, a quarter pound, I'm busted. I got a cow that went dry, a hen that won't lay. Big stack of bills that get bigger each day. Nothing's gonna hold my belongings away, 'cause I'm busted. I went to my brother to ask for a loan, 'cause I'm busted. I had to beg like a dog without a bone, but I'm busted. My brother said there ain't a thing I can do. My wife and my kids are all down with the flu. I was just thinking about calling on you, 'cause I'm busted. Well, I ain't no thief, but a man can go wrong when he's busted. Fool, they can't let summer is gone, and I'm busted. The fields are all bare and the cotton won't grow. Me and my family got to pack up and go. I'll make a living just where I don't know, 'cause I'm busted. I'm broke. Yeah, I'm busted. Bills are all due. My baby needs shoes. I'm just making it up and I'm going for you. All I can say is this song's about through, 'cause I'm busted. I'm busted. That's right, I'm broke. Busted. Oh, yeah.
Woohoo! Michael McKinnon, he's one-upping everybody, because in 67, 68, he saw Ray with Billy Preston at the Mercer Arena.
Billy Preston was Ray Charles. Very good, Mike McKinnon. Long before Billy Preston played. Jojo was a man who thought. Long before Billy Preston gained even more worldwide notoriety, he was with Ray Charles. Man, now one of the things that was he knew Billy Preston was special, because lots of times you see old films of Ray Charles, and the band is in the background. They're all wearing the same suits. Ray's got his suit on, but Billy Preston is wearing a different suit. Billy Preston's got his own colored suit, so he was so important that to the sound, and I mean he was so marvelous in the joy in his playing. In fact, Eric Clapton, when he had a string of hits, along that line during the time of "If I Could Change the World," he was interviewed and somebody asked him, "What happened? Suddenly your band just got this incredibly vital sound to it again, and you've gone on to a completely different groove." And he said, "I hired Billy Preston." And that is the real truth. Marilee, what you got for us?
Well, Chris Morgan keeps hounding me about...
Not hounding you, he loves you.
Hounding me.
He loves you.
About a duet Ray did with Norah Jones. Here We Go Again.
Oh,
I don't know.
I vaguely remember it, but I honest to God, I don't.
That was later.
So Marilee, you're gonna. It's Marilyn Laird's birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna sing her a special song for her birthday. So I'm gonna get your setup ready over here, And then I'm going to come back to me and
Barbara
give you a
Travis
chance.
says, thank you for the angels. Floby is at home. So I don't have the angel tonight. I've got this bear.
Well, let me put you back up there so you can get Bear with it.
I got this bear. I got a lot of bears. I'll be featuring bears. I got a lot of bears. Well, this bear, the other night I had a bear and she was wearing a pinafore, but this one, he's got no clothes on.
I know some of y'all have been waiting for it. Here it is. I know you've been waiting, Steph.
Oh.
Here we go. It was 1961. Woo! Another one of Ray's most popular records, most enduring records. Come on, sing it. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Go ahead, take it.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no
more.
Ow! Say, woman, listen, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old sweet that I ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my bags and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack.
Well, you have it.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more.
Oh, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday.
Don't care if you do, 'cause it's understood. They ain't got no money, just ain't no good.
I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my bags and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no
Oh,
more,
no more, no more, no more.
hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. 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 Oh, it's the Ed Wood movie again. A giant head has appeared on the screen
No,
right
I
in front
forgot
of
to
me.
do this.
Ah, thank
I
you.
don't-
Good focus as well.
Oh,
I
look
better-
at all these
I
chords.
better- I
Look at
better-
all these chords.
I'm going to move this camera for you so that
Okay.
so you don't have to trip over all
Nobody
this.
realizes the tight space this is.
Well,
And there are chords and
hey,
crap everywhere.
I'm going to let you stand right here, and I'm going to let you kill 2 minutes for me, Marley, because we have something that has gone awry in the back over here, and
Oh.
I'm going to need 120 seconds.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
It's all
Now
about
I get to
me?
do the Ed Wood to you.
No,
Yes, it's all about you.
okay.
And why don't
so,
you give 'em a little story about the background of this song that you've chosen to do for Marilyn Laird.
oh, okay. So this song that I'm going to do, it's on my CD that I sell at venues when I do oldies shows. But this was a song off of the United Artists album and arranged by Michel Colombier, produced by Denny Diante, had the LA Philharmonic strings, LA Symphony strings on it. So it's a big arrangement. Michel Colombier was an arranger of big stuff, music scores, and so this could be a music score. It's big, and I forget who it's written by, but it's one of my favorite. I hope it's one of yours, and I want to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there who was a mother, and Connie is not a mother, but I got to send something out to her because she nannied all these wonderful children that she fell in love with. So, and I'm must apologize to my son because I don't know. I don't think it's a great mom, but I did send him to Montessori school to help correct all the damage that I had done to him before he went to Montessori. But I was on the road, and Michael was. I have a brother who is a year older than Michael, so they were raised together across the street when I go on the road by my parents. So Michael, you're a good son, and please forgive me if I was absent a lot, but he's one of my best friends, and that's what counts. So anyway, what else? Well, BMAC has left me. He's left me in charge, which is a mistake. He should never leave me in charge of anything, but and I'm unsupervised, which that's dangerous. So Mr. Floby is back from Florida, and so Travers is she's supervised again. And Travers, we're rooting for you. She's been going through an awful lot. Marilyn Laird, she has been an unbelievable visitor on our show since day one. She's been here every show, paying her cover charge, and that's why we love you, Marilyn. You're the best. So you have a happy birthday tomorrow, and if you're not a mother, happy Mother's Day anyway. I was always better at raising puppies than children. So. Dog show this last weekend. Emma was in the show. She's just beginning. So I wish we had photographs because, and I think BMAC is going to start putting photographs, interjecting photographs into his show so you can see some of these artists, and we'll put family photos up maybe, censored family photos. So let me see, what else can I talk about? Oh!
Well, I should explain.
You left me unsupervised, and I didn't swear.
That's all right. I should explain to our audience, Marilee, that I
didn't swear.
have a little slight crack in the curtains over here by the window.
Oh.
And I could see outside the bitch that is in heat being chased around by the other dog, by the male that cut out. Some of they cut out together. So I just called a dog audible emergency. So have you had fun without me?
Yeah.
Probably more fun than with me, right?
I don't remember what I said, but...
Well, the tape will tell me.
So Marilyn.
So Marilyn Laird, who has just been incredibly generous and incredibly supportive. We love you, Marilyn. And Marilyn's going to do this song for you for your birthday.
She asked for a love song, so this was my choice.
And one of my favorite of your recordings.
One of my favorites. Yesterday I used to hide my feelings deep inside. I never let nobody look. Now today my life's an open book. Tonight my heart is questioning, has the moment come? There's something very special here. The butterflies have already begun. Could it be love I found tonight? Can't help but feeling that it might. Yes, it might, yeah. And I can't remember ever having it feel so right. And could it be love given me today something rare and wonderful, something that will never go away. And could it be love I found tonight? Can't help but feeling that it might. Yes, it might, yeah. And I can't remember ever having it feel so right. And could it be love I found tonight? Standing here alone with you, the answers come again. The burden feel I can't explain. That glorious pain. Could it be love I found tonight? Can't help but feeling that it might. Yes, it might, yeah. And I can't remember ever having it feel so right. And could it be love I found tonight? 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 Could it be love? Happy birthday, Marilyn.
Wow. Wow.
I got to go back to my table and become a Raylette.
Well, I think we're all going to need to
Thank you.
take a deep breath after that one.
Happy birthday.
Way to go, Miss Marilee. We're going to spare the Ed Wood cam. This one let you creep.
Oh, come on. I like to do it.
Do you? You want to?
Yeah,
You ready?
yeah.
All right.
Oh, I got it in my box.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
And
ready.
you're on. You think I would know the Twilight song? So, like I say, Ray had a number of country hits there for a while. He had Crying Time Again, It's Gonna Leave Me. He had Up in the Morning. I don't really know this one. Out on the Job, it's work like a slave for my pay. But that lucky old son got nothing to do but roll around heaven all day, which was originally a huge #1 hit for Frankie Lane. I mean, 20 weeks on the charts or something like that. Very long time. So now on to, can I say it again, Marilee?
What?
Can I say one of my favorite Ray Charles songs?
You loved Ray.
Well, Ray, when I was a kid, I was a child singer in front of orchestras, and I came out and did songs like first you say, first, that's a bad key. First you say you will, and then you won't. Then you say you do, and then you don't. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Songs like that, songs like I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine. You know, kid singer, the guy nobody wanted to follow. You know, you never want to never follow the kid act or the dog act. It's one of show business's great rules. So, Ray Charles, you know, that lick in Bye Bye Love where he went, whoa, that just lit me up. I had no idea there was singing like that anywhere in the world. And when I heard, I ain't the Ray had this way of kind of wailing this break in his voice. I hate to beg like a dog without a bone, 'cause I'm busted. And it just lit me up, you know. So here came this song, which I'm old enough to know is a drinking song. And certainly was adopted by a lot of people in the 60s. And believe it or not, in addition to Josephine Armstead being in on this song was written by Nicholas Ashford and Valerie Simpson, who wrote a boatload of hits for Motown and stuff. And you may not be aware that this is one of their songs. So if you're going to get baked, if it's baking time, it's time. Let's go get stoned. I want it up higher than that. Let's try it. Let's go get stoned. Let's go get stoned. I want everybody to come along and go with me. Let's go get stoned. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go get stoned. You know my baby won't let me in. I got a few pennies, think I'm gonna buy myself a bottle of gin. Call my buddies up on the telephone and say, let's go get stoned. Come on, everybody. Let's go get stoned. Let's go get stoned. Let's go get stoned. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go get stoned. I like this part. You work so hard all day long. Everything you do seems to turn out wrong. Why don't you drive by my place on your way home? And baby, let's go get stoned. I gotta tell you, ain't no harm. Woo. Have a little taste. Don't lose your cool. Start messing up the man's place. Ain't no harm. Have a little nip. Don't you fall down. Bust your lip. Oh, no, no.
Go get stoned.
Anytime.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fine for being late. Let's go get stoned. I got the high one. Let's go get stoned. Say, yeah. Let's go get stoned. Let's go get stoned. All right. Well, I hope you're having fun with the Ray
Yeah,
Charles show
Steve
tonight.
Tenji, his contribution,
Yeah,
he called this the Bear Bear Cam.
the Bear Cam. Let me hold. You can hold it up now.
The Bear Bear Cam.
Well,
And Josh Fisher contributed Hit the Road, Jackety Jack to San Diego.
Good. Well, that's his favorite kind of road trip. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, let's go get stoned, Marilee. It was kind of Ray's last big hit. In terms of original tunes he put out, well, he kind of had a hit with Willie Nelson on a duet called Seven Spanish Angels. And but Let's Go Get Stoned was kind of the last big chart record for Ray Charles. Although he continued to record, continued to release tunes. He released a few more tunes that other people had had hits with. And Marilee, I'm going to do just a little taste of this because you asked me about this song last night, of all the coincidences. And I don't think you know that Ray Charles had a version of this. So I'm going to do it for you. You ready?
He did not.
Might have been with Chaka Khan.
Brother Johnson.
I want to know
Oh, yeah.
just how you feel. Said I want to know what you feel is real. We've been together so very long. I would hate to break up or have me home. The way we laugh and the way we cry, the way we nip and the way we try. Kind of low for me. Make me feel like it's worth the try. I'll be good to you, good to you, good to you. I'll be good to you, good to you, good to you. I'll be good to you, good to you, good to you. I'll be good to you, good to you.
Oh, yeah.
One more.
Oh,
I just want to do a little
I
bit of it. You know
love
what I mean?
that.
Hi, we got 3 songs left in our Ray Charles tribute tonight.
Okay.
We'll, of course, be back with you every Friday night for the, let me get the right thing up there. The Billy Mack Show every Friday night at 8 o'clock. And it's really been more and more fun. There are some devices going on here in the background. Hell, I'll show them. Should we give them the tour, Marilee?
Oh, sure.
Sure, let's give them the tour. First of all, we say hi to Mare over there, and she's across the studio. I'll try and get the lights out of there so you can see the shot a little better. There's the Mare cam. I know it looks, believe it or not,
Can
it's
they even see me? I can't even
yes,
see
they
me.
can. It's about a 12 by 20 space at the most that we're using.
Yes,
Not
it's
even that.
small here.
And there's the monitors that I use to see what's going on all the different cameras, and the lights are hung up in various different places. We'll give you some light changes. I don't change them a lot because the hell's the point?
You're busy.
I'm busy. And thanks to a wonderful company called Exonic, a new company in Southeast Asia, we have a thing called the AirStep. There's blue, and there's a green one over there, and they move us around. 2 different cameras. If I go back to here, you can see what I'm doing. And there's the light boxes and the pedals and the feed. We got the feed for the tracks and the computer and the feed for the drum machine and the feed, all the stuff that goes on. And then the big mess where everything gets thrown. There's Control Central is back here where all the video software and video machines sit. And the cameras, let's show them where the cameras are, Marilee. We got camera 1 right there, and camera 2 is over here. I don't think they can see them, actually. Camera 3 is there. I'll tell you what, let's have some fun. Let's go Here's camera 1. Okay. And camera 2 is over here. Yeah. And this may not be interesting to anybody else but me. I don't know.
Where's my camera?
Camera 6. We're coming to you. Camera 4 is the key cam. And that baby is up there. As you can see, it's mounted up. You can pull the camera up there a little closer. They can see the little bright screen there. And camera 5 is, of course, the Mare cam. And she's over there. Her cam sits over there in front of her. And this camera is, how can I show that? I guess if I do it this way, this little, just a GoPro that I like pulling out just because it lets me do weird shit like this. Hey, 3D. Wave to us from across the room one more time, Marilyn. And there's our cam tour for the evening. And it's been a wild adventure setting all this stuff up. So, Marilyn, like I said, we got three songs to go in our Ray Charles tribute. And one of them Marilyn Laird has asked for, and my good buddy Josh down there in KY, Kentucky country, Kaiba country. Stephanie Hinton has chipped in with the Quincy Jones produced.
Marilyn Laird wanted you to talk about his drug problem.
No. But one of my very favorite pictures ever in the whole history of music, there is a picture of Ray Charles shot in a diner directly across from him, and he's looking right at the camera. And his elbows are up, and he's got a raincoat, like a London fog, draped over his shoulders. In the background, you can see through the windows that it's night. It's obviously bad weather. And Ray's by himself, sitting at the diner, cup of coffee clutched in both hands. And few pictures, even as a very young man before I was in the real music business, just playing in bands, something about that picture always haunted me. And talking about it tonight with Marilee, I think what haunted me is a realization I would not come to for decades and decades. That picture sums up more than any I've ever seen the chasm between international fame and the reality of life on the road. There, Ray Charles on a cold night stopping just to get a hot cup of coffee, to get warm, get back on the bus, drive another how many hours to get to whatever gig they were going to. And, Ray lived it. Ray was blinded as a very young boy as a result of glaucoma. And probably could have been prevented had better medical care been available to he and his family. But the world was forever different because of that. And certainly as a man who overcame incredible adversity in his life, not just because of the loss of his sight, but the station into which he was born in Albany, Georgia. So he kind of lit things up for the Blues Brothers when he got involved in their movie. And Josh wanted to hear this. Marilyn Laird wants to hear this. And this song originally was recorded by the Five Dutones. It's one of those records that made Southern fathers lock their daughters up in the basement for a few months. It's one of the many records in rock and roll history that have a I heard about that fella you've been dancing with all over my neighborhood. Why didn't you ask me, darling? Didn't you think I could? I know that the boogaloo is out of sight. The shingling is right tonight. If that was you and me out there, darling, I'd have showed you how to do it right. Do it right. What? Do it right. Oh, twisted. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. on, do it. Stand up right now at your house. Stand up. Bend over, let me see you shake a tail feather. Bend over, let me see you shake a tail feather. Bend over, let me see you shake a tail feather. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Oh, Josh is out on the street corner. I heard about that fella you've been dancing with all over my neighborhood. Why didn't you ask me, darling? Didn't you think I could? I know that the boogaloo is out of sight. The shing-a-ling is right tonight. That was you and me out there, darling. I'd have showed you how to do it right. Do it right. Do it right. Oh, twist it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Here it goes. Here we go, loop-de-loop. Shake it up, baby. Here we go, loop-de-line. Bend over, let me see you shake the tail feather. Come on, Connie. Come on, Lynn. Come on, Barb. Come on, Steph. Come on, Liz. Come on, Mary.
Come on. Yeah.
Bend over, let me see you shake a tail feather. Bend over, let me see you shake a tail feather. Bend over, let me see you take a chill feather. Right here, you get to go like this. You get to go. How? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, all right.
Hey, you know who's here?
Who's here?
Well, Mix Meyer says objects on the screen seem farther away than they are. Todd Dunnigan is here.
TD. Oh, Todd, man, what a pleasure. Now, watch on Facebook, Todd Dunnigan, Dunnigan. Todd, sometimes it might appear as Jeffrey Todd Dunnigan, but check out Todd Dunnigan. When you see him live streaming, just once again, Todd, T-O-D-D, Dunnigan, D-U-N-N-I-G-A-N. Put it in your cache or wherever you got to make yourself a note.
He asked if that's the Red Korg drum machine.
Of course it is.
He recognizes the beat.
Oh, yeah, that's been wearing that dog out forever. This will let him know that it's the Korg drum machine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is, Todd. It's still wailing. In fact, I messed up trying to put a couple of new beats into it, so I got to go back to the YouTube video and reteach myself how to enter loops. Todd was always really great at that. Yeah, so check out Todd when he live streams on Facebook. And Todd, let us know if you stream on other platforms. Please let us know. You know, for Todd, I got to play like 30 seconds of Where Are the Strong? Where are the trusted? Where is the harmony, sweet harmony? I worked with Todd at Chopsticks for a long time, and man, he would every now and then he would just pull a song out of nowhere. It was the great delight of working there. There were some very talented players who had completely different musical backgrounds, and every now and then Todd would just pull out a song that I hadn't even thought of in 10 years. I remember one night he pulled out "Shout, Shout, Knock Yourself Out. These are the things that," and the whole place just went bonkers. I mean, the roof blew off the place. And he could do that, man. He could really, really take it higher. So, Todd, always respect and love. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this song because a lot of people are familiar with this one. And it might have been the last chart record in which chart is kind of an odd term for it because it would have been more of an FM hit. But Ray Charles and Billy Joel got together for this song. I hope I remember it. Late at night, when it's dark and cold, I reach out for someone to hold when I'm blue, when I'm weary. She come through. She's the only one who can. My baby grand. I'll catch up to the changes here. Being good to me. I think I might get it next time. In this world, I wandered everywhere. Where I go, Lord, she would always be there any day. Here it is. Any hour, all it takes is the power in these hands. My baby grand, gonna stand by me. No one gonna play this on the radio. Melancholy blues are dead and gone. Only songs like these played out in minor keys keep those memories growing strong. I've come forth from the life I've strayed in. I got the scars from every dive I played, and now I'm home. And I'm weary in my bones. Every dreary one night stand, my baby grand will stand by me. Ever since this internet gig began, my baby grand, yeah, been good to me. All right, I get some recovery points on that one there, Marilyn. You know,
Hey, Joy Becker's here.
Hi, Joy. I get so caught up in substituting changes that every now and then I take myself
Get
to
lost.
Well, you just
Take yourself to another planet.
Yeah, this particular song, that was the wrong substitution to make because it didn't take you to the,
That's
to
okay.
the whole next section.
Susan Walker's here. Neil Storm.
Michael Fisk, we will get to Leon Russell on one of these weeks, okay? So I promise you. Time to wrap it up. Thank you again for all you who tune into the Billy Mack Show on Friday nights, featuring the star of the Mare Cam.
Oh.
Wave to the people. Show them your goggles. All right.
Oh, Wait a minute. Let me take off the goggles.
Oh, you got kind of.
The magic.
You think? just checking. So thanks everybody who tuned in. And of course, we've saved this one for last for a couple of reasons. Ray Charles did not just change, he changed so much about music and the world of piano playing, because once What I Say came out, let me see if I can give you a demonstration. Here's your basic regular piano, grand piano. You know, there's your basic grand piano sound. And then later on, the Fender Rhodes piano became I'm sure you've heard that song on a million records. Stevie Wonder used it on a lot of his records. Mary used to be a superwoman. Is that really in her mind? I just want to live each day to love her for what she is. Very well. But in the interim, in wherever it was, 1959, Ray Charles recorded a song using a Wurlitzer piano, and from then on, and when I grew up in New Orleans, the rig, the setup to have if you were a piano player was a Wurlitzer electric piano and a Fender Bassman amp.
Yep.
Because they just rocked. They were gritty. One of the very few mementos I've kept throughout my life is a Wurlitzer piano that Fats Domino owned and passed on to Dr. John, and it somehow by luck of the draw got passed on to me.
And when the keys broke, you had to solder them.
Yeah, you had to put solder on them. TD knows about doing all that kind of stuff. So.
I had help.
So the Wurlitzer piano became the sound, and one of the pop groups that made the Wurlitzer repopularized in the 70s was Supertramp. You know the one I got. Don't you mess with my girlfriend. You know, and when I was young, I was Supertramp brought the Wurlitzer back. It was also a big feature of the Atlanta Rhythm section. She walked into the room. There was voodoo in the air. That was captured by your style, but I could not get your eye. And a lot of Memphis Muscle Shoals records were cut with Wurlitzer piano, like Dusty Springfield's Such an Easy Evil, such a promise of fun. Sometimes I don't know. In fact, you might say that a Wurlitzer piano was responsible for Aretha Franklin's career, because Aretha Franklin had been a gospel artist. She had been a mainstream sort of Nancy Wilson-ish, Dinah Washington, Connie, the show your mother always remarked on. I can't think of the gal's name all of a sudden.
Diana.
But Aretha, they took her to Muscle Shoals. I realize I'm digressing here. Took her to Muscle Shoals to see if they could get a hit, and it just wasn't working. Nothing was happening. They were about to give up after 2 or 3 days of recording. And they came back from lunch, and they tried it again, and still nothing. And suddenly Spooner Oldham sat down at the Wurlitzer piano, and he was just noodling around, and he went... And Aretha suddenly goes, "What is that?" And Spooner went, "Well, it's..." And a couple hours later they had, "You're no good, heartbreaker. You're lying, you're a thief. I ain't never loved a man the way that I Wurlitzer pianos have meant the world to music for a very long time. So let's see if we can wrap it up in style. By the way, if Craig Critchfield is in the audience tonight, he was the first person to ever show me a chart on Georgia. I had never played it, so I owe Craig a debt of gratitude for that. I don't really have the right beat for this, but like I was saying, 1959, all of a sudden, here comes Ray Charles with. Wait, I got to get the pure Wurlitzer sound here for Ray. I got to go. Oh, hang on, Marilee, give me a second while I've got myself.
Oh no.
I've got myself in a.
Oh no.
In a pickle.
Oh God. Oh. So let me see. Zach Eisenberg is here. And you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Listen to this.
Thanks. And you had to play this kind of piano so you could go. One more thing. People often ask, and Todd Dunnigan, you probably relate to this. People often ask, what is the hardest song to play when you play a song? Now, of course, it's hard to do Bohemian Rhapsody and some of those crazy tunes we used to do by ourselves. And when I was a young boy, my father would take me to the... some of those crazy songs, it was forced upon us at Job 6 to do it. We just had to do them. But in terms of your left hand doing one thing, your right hand doing something else, and the rhythm you're singing, this song has always been... so when guys do it well, give them some props. Ray Charles. I gotta do this for Mick. Then you gotta go. Then you gotta go. Hey mama, don't you treat me wrong. Come and love me, daddy, all night long, all right. Hey, hey. All right. Oh, hey. See the girl with the red dress on. She can do the birdland all night long, all right. Hey, hey. All right. Hey, hey. Tell me what I say. Tell me what I say.
What I say.
You know, Ray didn't find the right letter. Ray Leslie, give me like what I
say.
tell me what I say.
What I say.
Hey. See the girl with the diamond ring. She knows how to shake that thing all right. Hey, hey. All right. Hey, hey. Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh,
oh,
oh,
oh,
oh, oh. Tell me what I think. Baby, it feels so good. Baby, it feels so good right now. Baby, it feels so good. to say goodnight? Come on
Good
up
night,
and join us.
Marilyn. Oh, okay. Just
keep
a
your
second.
mic.
I got to write down another name.
Keep your mic with us. What name are you writing down?
George Snibby just joined us.
George Snibby. Georgie.
He's a little late,
Georgie.
but we'll take it.
Thanks, everybody who tuned in tonight. We'll be doing the Beatles on Friday night. We're just going to have a special Beatles night. So when you tune in Friday night to the Billy Mack Show, we're going to do also, and that can be it can be songs from their solo careers as well. Just don't ask for too many of those obscure George Harrison songs or some of the stuff on Ram, because Lynn Gross has already got a reservation with making love, nice and easy. Seems the day you and me, just like starting over. Here comes Ed Wood. Thank you so much. Flattering. We'll make that your new promo picture. And did you leave your mic behind again? Yeah. And so you didn't hear me say, make sure you bring your mic up with you.
Oh, are we going to do a song?
No, it's all right.
Okay.
I'll just lean over and you can sing on my mic.
Okay.
What'd you eat for breakfast? Never mind.
I have a love-hate relationship with my mic because it messes my hair.
And this is unmasked? Just checking. I just want to be able to find. Yeah, me now. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Sure do appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody.
Good night. I had a great time thinking about all these Ray Charles tunes. And look, we're almost at the 2-hour mark again. You know, I swore I'd keep it.
Help yourself.
I swore I would keep it to.
Can't help yourself.
I swore I would keep it to 2 hours.
You can't help yourself.
It's not ham bone. It's just Diane Carroll was who Connie.
Diane Carroll. I knew
Carroll.
it was a Diane.
I had a song called Diane.
Wait a minute.
So till next Sunday night on Sweet Soul Sunday, till Friday night on the Billy Mack Show, we will see you. I'm just going to let it go. I don't have a finale number. You know, you really can't do anything after what I say.
No, you can't.
You really can't.
No.
You'd have to do, oh beautiful for spacious skies. I didn't want to put you to sleep. You did do a great version of it. So hope you had a good time tonight. Peace. Out.
Sweet Soul Sunday.
We got you, Barbara.
Sunday in the afternoon. Sweet Soul Sunday. Sit and watch the rising moon.
Now we're over there.
Time for us to sing a soulful tune.
Yeah.
Sweet Soul Sunday. People, won't you come along? Sweet Soul Sunday. This is right where we belong. Here's our chance to
Start
sing
going forward.
a soulful
Left
song.
foot.
Sweet.
Here we go.
How very sweet it is, child. Just like I was always told. Sundays
Temps are not worried about us.
So everybody come on in. Let the groove begin.
See you next week, everybody.
Say hey, hey.